All right, guys, let's shoot the shit.
All right.
Never is that not gonna be a thing, but I also just don't even know where it came from originally. Like, at least on the podcast it made sense, like, what's up, you know, but like this one's just like, what even is this?
Well, it's supposed to be like a post-podcast show. We would just discuss like whatever.
Right.
No, not the
Discuss
show. I mean,
previous
like,
podcast.
the hand
He made a
movement.
hand motion like with the let's shoot the shit, but he goes like,
Like, I don't
Roast hand.
I don't know where that came from. It just kind of started happening, and then I never stopped. So I was like, all right. Oh, snaps. I need to give Dave the Zoom ID. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Got it.
Okay, there we go. So Dave should be in a minute or so. But yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? Like, what are you guys going?
Oh, backtrack.
I think what Metal's trying to say is what was everybody up to, or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
"No, man, I was just watching One Piece with my sister right now."
Nice, nice. Has she caught up yet?
No, she's almost there though. Like she's already at the rate of Onigashima.
Ah.
So she was just watching like the Brachio Tank episode with Chopper and.
Oh my God, Brachio Tank.
Yeah, so we were laughing up a storm over there. That show's hilarious.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's cool though. She's almost there.
Yep.
What about y'all, Anthony, Audie?
Oh man. No, I mean just working. You know, like I said, making my videos. Just shot a video today, but I'm not gonna put it out today. I'm gonna make another video tonight. I'm gonna put that one out, and then probably tomorrow I'm probably gonna release the video I made earlier today.
Oh, sick, sick. Whose dog was that? Okay, that's what I thought.
That was Audie's.
Yeah, sorry. For me, I've just been doing the same old shit. Going on TikTok and making videos. No, nothing much really. I also been playing guitar on my free time.
Nice.
And that's pretty much it. I've also picked up Sudoku again.
Oh my
I used to
God.
do a lot of Sudoku when I was younger. So now I just picked it up again. I
Gotcha.
actually found an old Sudoku book. You can't see it because the background is blurred, but it's really old, like a few years that I found when I was going through some stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's fair.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I almost put the story for the podcast, or for this, I mean, on the podcast Instagram, but on the close friends list, and then there's no one on the close friends list for that page, so it just wouldn't have gone anywhere. Oh man,
That would have been hilarious if you actually posted that.
for real. Anyway,
Who posted that McDonald's guitar of me? I want to know who posted.
Oh my
I
God.
think that was Ed.
I didn't see that one. Was that in the Metal Instagram chat or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the McDonald's bass guitar.
I think that was
It
Ed.
was a big bass.
It was Ed that sent that.
No, it was not Ed. Because he said
Was
something
it
else
Ismail?
after, didn't he?
I think it was.
Ed. Edward,
No,
Edward Paul.
Edward Fowler's guitar.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
no. Ed posted the other
no,
one.
I think.
Oh, it was him.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
He's only sent it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, the
He
McBase.
posts some of the best stuff. To me, he posts the best videos.
Some of the
I
stuff he
check that
posted.
like once every couple weeks.
That's fair, dude.
Yeah.
But ¿cómo se llama? Yeah.
Oh, and then I sent that fucking aluminum guitar.
Oh my
stuff.
God, dude! I just cannot with I no.
I know.
This is terrible.
Can we talk about what we talked about regarding that?
Did you see what I posted in there after he sent that, or did you even
Anywhere.
see that in the metal shit chat?
Metal chat.
No, I didn't.
So he sent an aluminum guitar to the chat, an aluminum electric
Jesus.
guitar, and I was kind
I'm
of like,
watching it right now.
yeah, and I'm just like, no, not even a little bit, bro, because you remember what we had to deal with.
That's wild.
Don't you, DJ?
No, I didn't hear what you were saying because I was watching the video.
Oh, wait, it was a video. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it was a video.
I didn't watch it. My fault. No, I was telling him, like, it's in the chat too, but I was telling him like how when we were in a band together, we had that time where we kept getting electrocuted when we were playing our guitars.
Oh yeah,
It's terrible.
yeah, that would
Holy
have.
shit.
It would have sucked completely on an all metal guitar.
Yeah.
And it was like,
You know what I saw yesterday? I went to go see Sublime with Rome and Incubus.
sick.
It was pretty cool.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
super
How was
cool.
that concert?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, man. We had seats, so I wasn't like all the way up there in the pit or anything, but our seats weren't bad. Both of them put on a really good show. First time I saw Sublime with Rome was like 4 years ago or something like that, and they mostly did Sublime songs. This time it was like about like half and half, but that was at a festival, so it was understandable.
Well, hello, Dr. Dave.
Hello.
How are you, my friend?
How's it going?
Pretty good. We're just talking about, what we've been up to the last couple of weeks. DJ was talking about, going to a concert.
Yeah.
What'd you see?
I saw Sublime with Rome and Incubus last night.
Oh, cool. Incubus is really good live, right?
Yeah, they were really good. They played a lot of really good songs too. They didn't really play much off their latest album, which was already like 4 years old or something, or I forgot how long. But it was a pretty good show.
Or for Sony when they first got signed.
Yo, you want to hook me up with this job at Sony? No, I'm kidding.
I was a college marketing representative, so
Gotcha.
I don't think they even have that element of their business anymore at this point. It was in the 90s, like 90, 97, 96, 97, 98, when I worked in the industry as a marketing representative.
We were barely around at that time.
I kind of figured, yeah. I remember Incubus. I remember him being a wonderful performer, Brandon, the lead singer.
Yeah, that's super cool. Fun fact about them is that they and my sister have met enough times that they recognize each other. So like the band will be like, hey, how are you? And they're not like super close or anything. I can't like hit up my sister and be like, yo, let me get their number or whatever. Like that's not gonna happen. But like that's it, and if they see each other, just hey, what's up? How's it going? Which is super cool.
You ready for mine, Alan?
Oh God.
So
What?
I went to the gold record presentation party for Slayer
Oh, there
at
it is.
Magic Castle, and I've met all the guys. Like as many times as I could meet the members of Slayer, I did. And I took my best friend at the time, and he didn't believe I knew them at all. And we got backstage, and Tom Araya comes walking in, and he goes to me, "My friend died."
That's cool.
Wow.
Slayer.
Yeah, and Kerry King would recognize me and Bostoff because we talked to Paul Bostoff about Forbidden, and not many people knew who Forbidden was and would recognize him from that band. But my brother and I were fans from kind of the very beginning of that band.
Gotcha.
So we kind of made an impression on him.
Yeah, I imagine. It's like, hey, by the way, I know about this other thing you're in that nobody knows about.
Yeah, did you?
It's like that's so cool. Like like that's definitely something that would stick in everyone's mind. I'd think, and like that does remind me of DJ's gonna find this hilarious. That does remind me of a time when I was in college, in JC specifically, and like I'm just going through my classes and all that, and some guy walks up to me. He goes, "Hey man, I know you from somewhere," and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, who are you?" He's like, "You were in that band, right? TBA." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What? How do you know about that?" He was like, "I went to Venice," and I was like, "Yo, what's?"
Do you remember who the guy was?
I can't remember for the life of me right now. This was so many years ago. This was like my.
Did he tell you his name?
He probably did, but this was like 6 years ago. I don't remember anymore. This because yeah, this was when I was at West LA, so I had already gone through a couple years at Trade Tech, which means this had to be like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there when that happened. And I'm just like, what you know about this band, dude?
I was just wearing my TBA shirt the other day, actually. I didn't like actually perform in it, but I did my sound check in it and everything. And then, when it came time to perform, I took off the sweaty T-shirt and put on what I was actually gonna wear for the show.
The one with the prop gun?
Yeah,
You still have that?
yeah. I mean, I didn't throw it away.
Well, I mean, I didn't think you would throw it away, but like, I have no idea where mine went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wild.
it might still be in my wardrobe, but like, I also haven't fully checked my wardrobe in a couple years, so. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I put in one of the drawers that I just don't open. So it might be in there, but like I haven't thought about that in a long time. I remember drawing that out and everything and thinking it was super cool. And then,
Yeah, and then Cornback wouldn't let us, sell his shirts in class.
yeah. That was funny. Those good times. I wonder if Dana still has hers because she also bought one.
Yeah, I remember she bought one. There was a couple people who did. Not
Yeah,
many, but there was
not
a
many.
couple.
We sold like 4 shirts probably.
I think it was at least 5.
I don't know anymore.
Excellent investment. How many did you guys make?
We made them as we needed them.
Yeah, they were made. They were
We
was
had
it made
we
to
had a
order.
screen printing shop at our school, so it was
Yeah.
like super easy to just make them when we wanted to.
Yeah,
That's good.
made to
I'm glad
order.
you make
So
like 500 of them, and you sold 4.
Oh no, we
No.
did not
Damn.
have that kind of ambition with that band.
I mean, even if we did, we still all would have been on the same boat of just like, let's just do this because we have it here, you know.
Yeah.
But like, now that we have access to Spring and we can sell stuff on Spring. Speaking of which, I need to start making RMI merch.
Yes, you should.
I'm gonna start doing that. That's gonna be cool.
You guys
Yeah.
have any updates on lineups or anything?
Current lineup is 4 people. I got me and Autiemtlhd. We have a new bass player, and we have my drummer that I've had forever. He's the OG of the band, you know.
Okay.
So
And
that's,
you guys are both playing guitar?
yeah, we're
Okay.
both playing guitar. So right now we're just
Just looking for
trying,
the singer.
huh?
You're just looking for like a main singer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like hard searching right now, cause like we haven't even practiced or anything, so it's not like we necessarily need one. But like, I mean, you remember when we used to get messages about like, "Hey, come play at this thing" or whatever? Like, those have started to come up, and like we haven't taken any of them.
Yeah.
But like those have started to come up, so I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe this is gonna happen, maybe not. I don't know yet. We're trying to figure that out, but. I mean, I have ideas for new songs. I'm trying to actually get a new bass right now to lend one to Izzy so that he can learn bass because he was like, I'm kind of down to join the band. I'm like, okay. So he might like replace the bass player, and like that's not to knock the bass player down or anything, but it's also like I'm gonna be living with Izzy. Like, it's gonna be a little more, you know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be easier to jam with him.
Yeah.
And again, that's not to knock the other guy at all. He's a really cool dude, and from what I can tell, he's a great bass player. But like, you know, convenience, you know. It's hard to have a band practice when you're down living in Temecula.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens though. It's everything's kind of in the air. There's no guarantee of anything. We'll just see. But yeah. But I'm
Any specific bass there you're looking at, or?
yeah, I'm trying to get a
just-
5-string right now.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, specifically because I have the guitar. I have multiple guitars, right? And like, of course,
Right.
I have the one in B standard tuning and the other one's in E standard tuning, right? And then I have another one in, I think, also E standard, right? And it's like I could get just a regular 4-string bass and like have one in E standard and the other one in B standard.
Right.
But if I'm gonna be lending one out, then I need to be able to have that access to all the range because my personal stuff is in E standard tuning, and then the stuff with the band is in B standard. So I need to have that range, and only have the one bass if I'm only gonna have the one. You know, so I'm like, fuck it, like I'll just buy a 5-string, and they're not that expensive. It's under 4.
No,
Yeah,
I
some
think
under
my
3.
my 5-string, I think I bought it for like at most $200.
Yeah, so like there's good products that you know. I was talking to the Guitar Center guy today, and it's like, okay, like, you know, there's something I could do for a lot cheaper than I was expecting. Because, you know, guitars that have 7-string, 8-string are stupid expensive. So,
I mean, that depends on which one it is. I think my 7-string is at most 200, if not a little more. But I can't remember the
what
price.
kind of?
I have an SG. It's a Schecter.
Oh, it's a Schecter. Schecter's cheap,
Yeah.
but Schecter is good. I like Schecter.
I love my 7-string. It sounds really nice and crisp. The sound.
Gotcha. Dave, when
Yeah.
you get another electric that
Probably
can
never.
play?
You talking to me?
Yeah, your name is
You talking
Dave,
to
right?
me? My old band 5 years ago or something wanted to like do stuff again, and I thought about it, and I was trying to figure out what I would get to do that, and then I started researching because I really like Muse, as most of you guys know.
Mhm.
I looked at his guitar, and it's like buying a classical. It's like a $4,000 electric guitar. And it's got this pad on it that he uses to like do crazy stuff on. And I was like, no.
No.
And my friend gave me one. I mean, I have a non-functional electric, which is my old Ibanez, and I have a functional electric in the closet, and I have a little amplifier, but I don't have any time, my friend. And I really want a Baroque guitar, which is another $4,000 that I don't, $4,000 or $5,000 I don't have.
Dude.
And I already have a Vihuela and a classical guitar to play. Yeah. So, yeah. And then I think Dr. Noyes is going to maybe try to get me to play, after the experience we just had, play Baroque lute, which, you know, I'll steal from school again to play. But yeah. So.
Yeah.
You got money
Did your
going
old band
elsewhere.
have any music?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah. We did one kind of EP, and then we did a CD that we were right at the end of, and the band broke up, which was very
okay.
very painful for me, but
Mm.
it wasn't my choice. But I'm still very close friends with my bandmates. They were a couple then, and they got married and had a
Gotcha.
kid, and so we're still really good friends with them. But yeah, nobody really has any time. The drummer she's a middle school teacher, and their child is on the spectrum, and so my buddy, the dad, is taking care of his son.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. That's more
Yeah,
than fair.
So, yeah, but if you're interested, you know, I'll play you some stuff.
Play the Slayer that I showed you, gave you sheet music for.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh man,
I'm still happy about that. I've been busy though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, have I been busy?
I believe it. I have been running around like a madman with these kids, sometimes teaching them, and like I'm tired. My brain is tired, and like it got to the point where I didn't have the time to practice during work like that anymore. Like I'd still get through, but like I never made it to the third section of that piece of that movement. I mean,
yeah, right.
and I'm like so frustrated with that because like the first two sections, A and B, I have them pretty well. I'm like still not there yet, but like I have them, you know, pretty well. I have them memorized and everything. And then this C section, I'm just like, because these kids, man, I don't want to teach elementary anymore.
Are you sure you want to say that to me? Because I have a lead that I was going to send your way. I have a very, very good friend who asked for teachers in Downey.
How old is the kid?
I have to look at. I was going to forward you the email, and I was going to try to get you and Crystal on top of it. It's one of the trio of brothers that I played with from Bulgaria.
Okay.
That I went to school with, and they're top-notch guys. They're great people, and they would blow your mind if they played classical guitar for you. But he's looking for teachers, and he's been to Guitar Day before. So
okay,
I was thinking of you, Joseph, and Crystal to do it. So
send me the info anyway. I meant like going to an elementary school to teach is not on the table anymore. But like
Oh, you mean long term in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a like 2 day a week thing after the kids get out of school that he's looking for people.
Okay.
3 to 5, I think, something like. I don't know. I'll forward you the email.
Yeah. That I might be able to do something with that, but we'll see.
I mean, it depends on your school schedule, of
Yeah,
course,
exactly.
but but opportunities,
Yeah.
people who know our program and know us, that's pretty cool that somebody would reach out and be like, I respect your program enough that I want people that you would trust to do this.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to some newer stuff. I'm super excited. I got a concert this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gonna go see
Nice.
Avatar.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
want to see them again. This is gonna be what, your third time seeing them now, or second?
Are we counting Fort Rock?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then third time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
cool.
know if that counted because like we didn't go for them and like we just kind of
We saw them.
We
though. I would
did.
I
We-
wouldn't be like, oh, I've never seen Avatar. I would say that was my first time seeing Avatar. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's some people are weird with that one. That's why I was like I had to ask, but yeah, third
Yeah.
time. Third time.
Yeah, I want to go like actually see them, like, and go for them. And
Yeah.
not, like now that I know their music.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's
that
so
sounds pretty cool.
And I think I'm dragging my friend with me because she sounds like she's buying her ticket and everything, but I don't. She hasn't actually said that she bought it. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, man, I'm so excited for that though. I'm getting
That's
to
pretty
see them
cool.
again. And this
Where?
is
Where is it?
the observatory in Santa Ana.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool,
I'm
cool.
excited for that, and then I'm gonna go see Maiden.
Nice. Where?
Nice.
Honda Center in Anaheim.
I'll be there.
Which
Brother and I are gonna be
which
there.
day? Wednesday or Thursday?
Oh wow.
I think Thursday. I can't remember.
Oof. I'm gonna be there Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't. He bought the tickets. I don't remember what he got.
Yeah, I'm not going to Matt's class that day.
Yeah,
That's this week or next week?
yeah.
Huh?
That's this week, like this Wednesday or next Wednesday?
No, that's in September.
September.
Oh,
Yeah.
September. Okay.
Yeah.
September what?
21st and 22nd, I think, are the 2 days they're here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm excited for that. So I'm seeing them in September, and then in November, I'm gonna go watch Judas Priest.
Nice.
And Dave,
Dude, you didn't say anything to the text I sent you, and I can't. My jaw's on the
Oh.
floor.
what text?
Oh.
Dude, Amon Amarth at the Forum, right down the street from your house.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What about it?
That's awesome.
They're playing. They're playing the Forum.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay, that's what you didn't say anything to me.
What are you talking
Right when I
about?
saw-
What text, dude? I don't have a text from you that says anything about Amon Amarth.
I sent you a picture of it
When?
right when I got it. I don't know. Right when I got it.
I never got it,
It was a
dude.
couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. I remember I made the comment to you, Enrique. Right?
Yeah.
I never got anything, dude. I just went through our text.
Oh.
No, I don't have anything.
Wild.
I was so excited to share it with you.
I'm
I
so
think-
sorry. I never got it,
Right.
but
My
yeah.
brother said, "Wow, the Forum on the text," and then it had the picture of the flyer for that concert. That's cool. I'm glad you're going.
Yeah, I'm so excited
Good.
about that. So yeah, those are my 4 concerts. Avatar, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and yeah, I'm on the Marth in December. I'm excited
Yeah.
about that.
I'm going to Maiden, and I'm going to Paradise Lost. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
No.
I think I know. That's Gothic Doom, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
very very old Gothic doom band.
Yeah.
My brother and I are trying to see stuff we've never seen before. Paradise Lost is pretty legendary, and then I'm going to a couple of non-metal shows, so I won't mention those because this is metal.
Mention those. I'm
No,
curious.
mention those. We totally can talk about
Yeah.
that. I'm
Okay,
still waiting
so-
to go to my next Midday Moon concert.
I'm very excited. I'm going to see the Afghan Wigs. It's one of my all-time favorite bands.
Oh, cool.
Do you guys know? Does anybody know who they are?
I have
I've
no
heard the
idea.
name before, but I don't.
So when Nirvana was on Sub Pop, there was a collection of bands on Sub Pop at the same time,
Mhm.
right? And they were all trying to ride the coattails of Nirvana, like Soundgarden.
Hmm.
There was a whole bunch of them, like when grunge was big. And the Afghan Wigs are originally from Cincinnati. and they have kind of they did Supremes covers. They did stuff like that, but they have like a grunge element to them, I would say. I love the songwriter, a guy named Greg Doley, and he got a bunch of New Orleans musicians eventually to join him. But it's the original two members are him and the bass player that are still in the band. And this is, like, I don't know, 8th album, and they're putting out a new album. They're playing. I'm super excited. The last couple times I saw them, they just were incredible. So I'm very excited about that.
Gotcha. That sounds like fun.
I love into them. I love grunge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anthony's a huge grunge fan.
You got to check out the Twigs, man. There's an album called Gentleman that I think is just maybe impeccable. As an electric guitar player, it's one of very, very, very few things that I learned every guitar part on the whole album when I was younger.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Gotcha.
So everybody ran up to the lead singer. They thought he was like some kind of god. When I got to meet them because I worked for Sony and they were on Sony for 5 minutes, and everybody was backstage, and I ran up to the guitar player, and nobody cared except me. Nice. And I was like, dude, you influenced my whole life. Like, you were a major part of my life. And it just feels good when you get to meet those guys that do that for you and say things like that.
Definitely.
And he was just like, thanks, dude. And then no one talked to him. Everybody mobbed the lead singer.
It's always the singer.
Yeah.
We never get anything. I'm kidding. That's not entirely true, but DJ, when I said my next Midday Moon concert, you said something and I couldn't hear what you said.
Most likely September. I'll get back to you on details though.
Really?
That's why I was asking what day your concert is.
Ah, that's gonna be awesome. All right, for sure.
Yeah, we'll be playing hopefully a few spots around the country. I'm not gonna say any details yet, but we're
totally
locking down some dates.
That's super cool.
For sure, dude.
That's super cool, man. Excited about that. I think Midday Moon is the band that I've seen the most. Oh, they know.
Of course. Of course it is.
As I saw you in Florida. I saw you out here once.
We played in your garage once.
You did play in my garage once. I guess that counts.
Yeah.
I think it would be Slayer for me. I saw them.
You think?
33 times.
Oh my!
Wow.
I might have seen Radiohead as much or close to as much, but I didn't Radiohead shows.
Jesus Christ.
So.
I mean, I'll get to those numbers eventually with some of these bands, but like, damn.
Yeah, I saw Slayer every tour at least once, from Seasons to the very last concert they played.
Okay.
My brother saw them the tour before for South of Heaven. They opened for Judas Priest. That was Painkiller for Priest and South of Heaven for Slayer, if you guys can imagine that tour.
God, that must have been insane.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, the one I saw was Testament and Slayer. It was right after the Gulf War. They played War Ensemble to not the Gulf War, is when they went in, Iraq went into Kuwait, and we fought back with Kuwait. And they dedicated War Ensemble to all the military, and they tore the place apart. LA Sports Arena. They knocked all the chairs down immediately when Slayer started, and everybody was slamming on top of the folding chairs. They just took them all out.
Jesus,
that's crazy.
Okay,
it was nuts.
Sounds about Slayer.
It was really cool. Yeah. No holds barred with Slayer, man. People go nuts.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, they did.
I'm just curious, like, what is that one band that when they perform live, you would absolutely just go batshit crazy for?
For Dave, it's Slayer.
Yeah, there's nothing like Slayer to me. There's nothing the adrenaline in the room. I mean, I've seen a lot of faster bands. I've seen a lot of more dramatic bands, but there's just something haunting and harrowing about the stories that Slayer tells and the feeling in the room. It's almost like a mist comes over the crowd and everyone is like just ready to kill each other. It's just, I mean, it was amazing as women started going to these concerts, because I watched it happen where it was like 98% men in the room, and it slowly turned into both men and women. But like, there's just nothing like the adrenaline that is created in anticipation of Slayer. And they egged it on too. They would have a cross that was right side up, and they start playing stuff, and the crosses would slowly turn upside down,
man.
and they would be coming out. And it's just, Like they had to stop. Many times I saw Slayer where they had to take a break between songs because the crowd was like beating each other up way too much.
Jesus.
And they could only play like 2 or 3 songs back to back because it was just getting so violent.
Jesus, man.
That's crazy, man.
That's insane.
Sounds like a great time.
It was so fun, especially a young angry long hair who wants to take out all this anger and aggression, and you go into the pit and you go the wrong way and like get a bunch of hits and bruises, and you can let out all your aggression and no one's going to throw you in jail. It's very effective.
Honestly,
It's a good time.
it
was.
I'm definitely gonna mosh this weekend.
Do it, man. Just don't hurt your hands and don't break any nails. That's coming from your guitar teacher.
Broke my pinky nail the other day. Rarely use it though, so. No, but yeah.
I can change that, but you may not like me very much. Make you play some Madigan.
with the pinky. Oh God, no.
Yeah, backwards sweeps with the pinky.
Oh man, that sounds rough. No thanks. No, but to answer Anthony's question, I'm not entirely sure right now because like I've seen Maiden once. This will be the second time I see them. I've seen Avatar twice. This will be the third time I see them. I've seen Five Finger Death Punch twice. And I've seen just other bands here and there, right? But I mean, they all give me different vibes. With like Maiden is just pure epicness, right? And like it's great, and I love standing there and listening to them, even though like I was in the pit and just like all over the place, right? But then like with Avatar, I'm just so driven. I have so much energy. Like that was the first time I moshed, and it wasn't even like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go to this concert and mosh and everything. No, it's just like let me show up and like let's do this. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm jumping in because it was right in front of me. Right? They give me different vibes and they're just not comparable necessarily. So it's really hard to be like the end all be all band. Like those two, man, they're constantly switching back and forth between who's my favorite of the two. And then like Amon Amarth has like come up out of nowhere and just like shot into the top 5. So like the current top 5 lineup is Avatar and Iron Maiden. And then on top of that, like also Amon Amarth, Midday Moon. And then like there's just a fifth that it's like a constant rotating of who I'm listening to a little more. So it's been Metallica, it's been Megadeth, it's been Slayer, it's been not Anthrax.
Did you only recently discover Amon Amarth, or like had you just like recently got more into them?
I recently deep dove into them, but I knew who they were from before.
Okay, I was gonna say because like I've known them for like a long time. I've never been super into them, but like I've known of them, like I've liked what I've heard. But like I haven't taken that deep dive myself.
Yeah, I hadn't planned on it or anything, but like I forgot how it came up, but this song came up just randomly, and it's called Raise Your Horns, and it's a great fucking tune. And that was the song that was kind of like, all right, let me see what else they got, because like this was epic. And then I just went into their catalog and just started listening to everything. And I'm just like, this is so cool. And then like, as I'm doing this, I see Amon Amarth in concert on such and such day. I was like, oh, hey, let's go. That's cool. I'm going to buy tickets if they're not too expensive. And then I was subscribed, or I still am subscribed to Live Nation emails. So I got the pre-sale code for Amon Amarth tickets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How much was it?
It was still like $80, but.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But $80 for pit tickets. So
yeah, that's not bad though.
It's not. It's really not. But yeah, I mean, like I didn't really think about them for too long. I knew Twilight of Thunder God, Guardians of Asgard, and like one or two other songs. I can't even remember them off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
Put your back into the ore.
I hadn't listened to that one until the deep dive. That's a good song though. I like that one.
Oh yeah, I love it too.
Good song. But yeah, like I knew of them, but I didn't like really like let's go until recently, the last month or so.
I don't have any metal concerts coming up anytime soon. There's not as many out here that I'm like really crazy about, unfortunately. But I gotta look into Knotfest. Maybe I'll go to Knotfest. I gotta see where the closest stop is.
That'd be cool.
I've never seen Slipknot, so that'd be cool. The only concerts I have coming up right now, like officially, I'm seeing Hippocampus twice
Nice.
in October. So I'm seeing them on a Tuesday in Miami, and then we're driving up to see them on a Wednesday in Orlando.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see Dayglow in November. And then I have like a festival that I'm going to in September, also in Delaware, same one I did last year. And there's gonna be a bunch of bands, but not really any like metal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's like emo, but not metal.
What emo?
MCR is gonna be there.
Ugh.
Metal's favorite band. You're gonna go see them, huh?
Exactly.
I bet they're gonna be great. I really like their stuff.
I'm excited to see them live.
They have a lot of good songs.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see them live. I think that should be fun. Like Mod Sun, Youngblood, like that kind of like more modern, like emo sounding stuff. But
have you ever listened to Far before?
Far? No, I don't think so.
Please do if you like emo.
Okay, I'll check them out. Like it's never been like one of my top genres or anything like that, but I enjoy a bit of it. I'm mostly there for like the indie acts, like all the indie bands and stuff. And my friend won his free tickets this year, so I'm like can't turn that down.
Oh, cool.
Far came up with the Deftones in Sacramento, but they were more emo leaning than the Deftones. Less metal, but they're I would say between them and Jimmy Eat World, my two favorite of that. If you're gonna call the bands that of that genre, but
Jimmy Eat World kicks ass.
What was that?
I said I love Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah, they're amazing. Metal, can I please advise you and beg you to show up to your Amon Amarth show very early and please see Cattle Decapitation. Do not miss them. They are amazing. Okay. And I cannot believe they're playing the Forum.
Okay.
Did you say they're called Cow Decapitation?
I mean,
Cattle
Decapitation.
They're vegan. They're vegan and they're extreme death metal and they're insanely awesome. They've been around forever. To give you an example, they have like a 7-inch as their first like demo. It's got like 19 songs on a 7-inch. Just insane. But their newer stuff is less extreme, but it's really good. But they're like really like aggressive vegan, and all their stuff is kind of about that. But they're heavy as hell and really, really good. And then Obituary, dude, that's awesome. You're going to get to see Obituary. They're legendary. I saw them on like their second tour ever in the U.S. an old school death metal band. And I just saw Carcass at the Observatory. So those are your opening acts, dude. That's a great show. I'm really tempted. We may go.
$80 for the pit, man.
That's a lot for the pit. God,
it is not a lot for the pit.
That's actually not bad.
Did you what you say?
I'm too old. We would get seats. My brother and I sit. We'd watch. I mean, don't forget to watch Amon Amarth. It's like going to see King Diamond. Like it's all about like they put on like a dramatic show. It's kind of hilarious. You don't want to be in the pit and miss the sword fight or miss.
I'm sorry. What? Hold up. Time out. Sword fight?
Just wait.
Wait. Dude, I wish you hadn't said that. Like that would have been so cool to just. What is happening? Just in that pit.
Crazy.
I don't want you to miss it, dude. I don't want you to miss it. They're very theatrical. I won't say anything else.
So I appreciate it. I appreciate the concern. I will inform you though that anytime I go to a concert, I always go at the very beginning, like doors open, I'm already in line type of thing. Like I don't do none of that. Oh, I'm only gonna see them, so I show up later.
Gotta get there early.
What?
But for heavy shows like that, like in between bands, you always have a chance to like move up, like as people are moshing and stuff too.
Well, yeah, 100%. You're right, but like, I'm also the type of guy that likes to go to the front of the barricade, and it's significantly harder to do that.
I do that too, but I'm saying like even if you're not there super early, like you just get there like maybe like a couple hours early, like at a metal show, it's so much easier to get to barricade without being like a total douchebag. Like I never just push people up. But when people are moshing, like you can sneak through little by little.
Yeah. That's what you did at Fort Rock, like for so much of it.
For like so many different bands, yeah.
Oh man. Oh, dude, you crowd surfed that day. I forgot.
Oh yeah, the one and only time I crowd surfed.
That must have been cool.
It was really cool. But I was mad that when I got to the front, because it was during Stone Sour,
Uh-huh.
so like Corey Taylor singing and everything, and by the time I get to the front, it's like a break, and he goes to the back to get some water. So I didn't even get to see like Corey
Bruh.
Taylor up close.
That sucks.
So I was
Damn.
like, wow, I timed that like at the worst possible time.
Honestly, a little earlier or a little later, you would have been good.
Yeah.
I thought of the other non-metal show I'm going to. I had forgotten. It's
Oh.
Peter Hook and the Light, which is he used to be in Joy Division, and he's been going around the country playing entire albums of Joy Division, which is
Okay.
one of the absolute earliest post-punk / goth bands ever. And they're amazing. I've loved them for years, and he left New Order, which is the band that came about after the lead singer of Joy Division passed away, and he's been doing this for years, and I keep missing it. We have to see it. So he's doing 2 entire Joy Division records. I'm really excited.
Oh. Okay.
Gotcha.
Peter Hook and the Light.
I thought you said. No, go on.
Oh no, go ahead, because I was gonna change topic a little bit.
Oh, okay. When you said Joy Division, I thought they were still around for some reason, but no, you're saying that they're covering Joy Division, right?
Yeah, well, he was the
Sort
bass
of.
player in Joy Division, and
Oh, okay.
then the whole band, the lead singer hung himself, Ian Curtis. There's a movie about it even.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when he did that, they got a female to join the band, and they became New Order, which is a very legendary, like early, like goth / pop / like dark wave synthy band of the '80s.
I have
Well
to check
done.
that out. Sounds dope.
And the Joy Division was like late '70s, very early '80s, and New Order's been around since the '80s and still going. They had a really
Nice.
ugly breakup, and this bass player decided to try to rekindle Joy Division. And there's a bunch of live records out where he does entire albums of New Order, entire albums of Joy Division, and so we're going. He's going to do one of those concerts in LA,
Sick.
and I'm
Oh, okay.
super excited.
That's
Nice
cool.
falsetto, by the way.
Yeah.
DJ, what were you gonna?
I was gonna bring up some of the other bands that are gonna be there. Definitely not metal at all. But let's see, Halsey is gonna be there.
Okay.
My Chemical Romance, Weezer, Big Sean, Zed, Avril Lavigne, All Time Low. Let's see, Green Day, Porter Robinson, Bleachers, Youngblood. Let's see, Daisy the Great, Dua Lipa. T-Pain is gonna be there. The Regrets, Magic City Hippies, Floor. So a lot of not metal bands.
That's.
Have you like kind of planned out who you want to see? I mean, it sounds like they're going to have multiple stages with that many people.
Well, yeah, it's a 4-day thing.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I gotta wait to see like the logistics of all of it, but like I know which artists are like my priorities. So it should be good. Hopefully, they had like 7 stages last year.
Damn.
Wow.
So I should imagine it would be something similar.
A lot of overlapping, like Coachella when they have 4 stages, and you're like, I want to see every band that's on stage right now, and I get to choose.
Yeah, like 3 of them are like pretty decent stages, you know, like, and then there's a lot of like smaller ones, like those are usually the acts that like maybe you wouldn't have known going there. But you know, it should be cool. They have like one stage that's called like the Tree House, where it's like they have like a DJ set up like in a tree house, and then everybody's just like dancing in between the trees and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty cool, because it's in like Dover, Delaware, so it's like right in the middle of the woods. Like I'll be camping there again this year. Like it's a pretty cool festival.
Sounds fun. That's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. By the last day though, you're ready for like a real shower, and not like whatever showers that they have there with like no water pressure. It's freezing cold.
No.
But you know, it's fun.
Is Midday Moon playing that festival too, or no?
That'd be so cool.
But we'll have some other shows out of state this year for sure. We're in the middle of planning all that kind of stuff, but don't think Delaware is going to be on the list for this year.
I mean, with all the small bands they get on these crazy festivals, you guys got to start pushing for that.
Yeah, definitely. We're trying to make those connections and all that kind of stuff. But that one, they usually just go with local like Northeast talent from everything that I've seen so far.
T-Pain seems really out of place there.
Yeah, him and
Mhm.
Big Sean are there. You know, there's some other guys. Like, who else is in the genre? Let's see. Well, Willow is like pretty cool.
Is that Willow Smith? Willow? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot she was an artist.
Last year I saw Nelly, and Nelly felt really out of place.
Yeah.
Oh,
They throw a whole bunch of stuff on here.
Gotcha.
I saw while you're looking at that, I saw it was Prodigy, Tool, Failure, and somehow Snoop Dogg was on the stage for an early Lollapalooza, and it was just very strange.
D-O-double-G.
The Kid Leroy. Let's see.
See, I started looking up the lineups now because I'm like, maybe I should know who else I'm gonna go see. And so I went to the Avatar one, and I'm very confused because on the same page it says that the lineup is Avatar, Light the Torch, and the Callous Cowboys, and then the other one says Avatar, Light the Torch, and OTEP. So I'm like,
Yeah, I heard an interview on Liquid Metal with the Callous Cowboys, and they seem interesting. I would be interested to know
I
if
think
they were
it's so funny when bands take that route of like just rearranging the letters. Like, I know there's like Queef Latifah or something like
oh
that.
god,
Queef Latina. There's Rit Momney.
right.
I forget what other bands have done that, but that's
Yeah,
always so funny to me.
so the
I kind of
Judas
hate
Priest.
the name, but I really enjoyed the interview. I thought it made me want to go seek that band out. But OTEP is much bigger than them. That would be very, very different feel to that show. Of OTEP.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I am confusion.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'm still
but yeah.
I'm still trying to comprehend that name. Callous Cowboys sounds so wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when I said it, I was like, did I say it wrong? I had to like
No,
pause.
you said it absolutely right.
No,
You did
yeah,
right.
but it's dyslexia, you know. For the Judas Priest one, it's just Queensryche and Judas Priest.
Oh, Queensryche, nice.
Yeah. So
I saw
that's-
Queensryche with Jeff Tate many
Nice.
times. Many times.
very nice.
The
very nice.
the show back then was exactly the same. I saw him multiple times on the Empire tour, and like night after night, every word they said, the entire show was exactly the same, and it sounded exactly like the record. Which, the record's not easy to play. It's kind of cool. It just depends on what you're going to see a show for.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's two Queensryches out, right?
No, there's Jeff Tate by himself playing entire Queensryche
okay.
records, and then there's the band that's continuing to put albums out. They have a new album coming out very soon.
Okay. Because I do recall that there was a band with Jeff Tate called Queensryche. I think Queensryche with Jeff Tate or something.
Yeah, but he can't use it anymore. That lawsuit was super public and super ugly.
Yeah.
He's playing weird venues, and Queensryche is trying to continue the career of the band back then with Todd DeLatorre as the singer, and then they just had a problem with the drummer. They like lawsuits. That band, they're having trouble again.
Ooh.
Their touring drummer has kind of taken over, and Todd DeLatorre plays drums, and I think he played drums on the new record, if I remember right. So.
Yeah, I think Saxon also had a situation where there's two bands with similar names or exactly the same, and Venom has one going on right now with Venom Inc.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about if any lawsuits or anything about that. I just know that there's like two bands from the same band using two. You know where I'm going.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow Venom close enough to know what's going on there, but I was a big Queensryche fan, so when all that went down, they were airing all that dirty laundry all over the internet. It was really ugly. And there was a huge lawsuit because Jeff Tate felt like Operation Mindcrime was his, which is like their biggest record, and the band wanted the right to play it, and so they were just viciously fighting. So I think in the end he's allowed to play Operation Mindcrime 1 and 2 in its entirety on tour, and they're not going to sue him, and then they can kind of play whatever they want, but they had to like come to an agreement with that.
Shit.
And then Scott Rockenfield, the current drummer, had some issue where he wanted to be on hiatus from the band, and then they got the touring drummer to take over, and then it's been years and they haven't had him back, and now he's like officially fired from the band, and he
Jesus.
says they never fired him, never told him, and he's all pissed off. So
Damn.
That
all over
sounds
Facebook and
all
stuff.
kinds of chaotic.
What was that?
I said that sounds all kinds of chaotic.
It is.
And
It's
fucked.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
funny because, you know, everybody knows the legendary story about Metallica, but like nobody knew any of that when all of that stuff went down, right? Because there wasn't the internet. There wasn't any way for anyone to air that dirty laundry. And all this horrible stuff happens in Queensryche. And immediately there's videos and there's like all the different band members are giving their side of the story. And just viciously ugly. The stuff in Anthrax was pretty bad too. When Joey Belladonna came back and the other guy was still in the band, and then or John Bush. John Bush was still in the band. And you know, a lot of ugly kind of, well, not nearly as ugly, but some ugly stuff was happening around all that too. And you can read all about it forever on the internet.
Yeah. I looked up the Iron Maiden lineup. It's them and Trivium.
Right. Yeah, my brother likes Trivium. He's excited about that.
I've never listened to Trivium, so I have no idea what to expect.
Clean sick metal band.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say listen to In Waves by Trivium as like the only song I know.
Okay.
But yeah.
They're good.
That's it.
I've seen it. They're good. You'll like it, but you should listen to it first. You probably like it way more.
That's fair. That is fair. I will probably do that. Anthony, why you look like you falling asleep, bro?
I'm not. It's just the light when it gets dim and down, so I'm just like, my eyes are not set.
We're talking about Trivium. He's just not into it.
Nah, he's not into metal like that, but he has the hair.
They're big. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of them. They're really on the rise.
Oh, I mean,
I want to give you suggestions, metal, for the 3 bands opening for Amon Amarth.
Oh God,
that's very exciting for me.
Hold up, that reminds me. I was gonna talk about this when you first brought up cattle decapitation.
Yeah.
So our friend and former co-host Carlos Rodriguez made a video on them for the What If series when he was doing that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a What If for cattle decapitation, and I can't remember what it was.
I think it was What If cattle decapitation, and I don't know if they're gonna like this. Played in Major.
Is that what it was?
I believe
I think so. I could be wrong.
They're from San Diego, you guys.
They're from what?
Kind of cool thing.
Yeah.
They've been around a long time, though. They are well seasoned, and they have been viciously brutal their entire career and never let up. And what they were doing at the beginning of their career, no one was doing it.
Yeah. What if cattle decapitation was in a major key? That's what it is.
Nice.
I'm gonna send that to you.
Yeah, please send me that.
I will. Anyway, well, you guys, it's been about an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and log off. Yeah, just a little under. Sorry about that.
What was that?
That was my dad doing something in the backyard.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, it's been like 50 minutes or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye for the day. So everybody say bye to YouTube. Bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
Bye.
Later. Follow my page. Follow all of our pages.
Follow all of our pages. Links in all of our pages. Go do that. Yeah.
I've been posting crazily, so yeah, start following me now.
All right. Peace out, y'all. We'll catch you guys next week.